Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the commodities update video. And today we'll be looking at natural gas, UNG, oil, the dollar, and gold and silver. So we'll be looking at their technical analysis, where the most likely scenario price will be heading into later next week. And there's a free Discord link in my YouTube bio. Feel free to come join, hang out, and chat. And if you guys learn anything from today's video, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. They're always appreciated. All right, let's get started. So we are looking at nat gas. And the chart, make sure to click adjusted down here so it'll look the same as mine. So we've been talking about the 8-hour EMA 12 for a while as resistance and support. And you can see as well here, that teal looking line has been acting as support on the way down, rejection, rejection, rejection. And on the way up, support, 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 support. And now acting as resistance again. And now we are currently chopping within around it. So question is, where are we heading from here? So based on what I'm seeing right now is we finally broke above that 8-hour EMA 12 here. You can see the this bull break after we break above it was a pretty significant move. So we moved 13% off of that break above the resistance. And although we came down below it and had a big chopping zone here, we came down to this 2.44 level, which is pretty much this wall of support here, and which is all the volume that was traded there. You can see the things on the side here is volume bars. That means there was a lot of volume traded here, and you can see this is the most volume it has area. So we want to see that area act as support when we come down to it, especially when price is above it. And it did. So we pretty much touched it, bounced back above the EMA 12. So that's a good sign. But we still have a little bit of resistance overhead. So what I want to see is us actually break above this candle right here, this 2.88 high. That would confirm a 8-hour uptrend. But at the moment, well, we had a small one here. It's an uptrend here, but I want to see this break above this 2.88 for us to say we're out of the woods. Because at the moment, you can see this yellow looking line, which is a 200-day moving average, is also acting as resistance on the 8 hours. I got it back here. So resistance 3 times here. And you can see when we're above it, so price action when it's below it, still acting as resistance. But when we're above it, came down, back tested, and it became support. So that's a good sign. But now, since price is below it, came back tested it, acting as resistance twice here. And it's the third time here as well. So that 200-day moving average on the 8 hour is going to act as resistance as well. Let's see if we can get over there. Yeah, so that's what I'm be looking at. Let's take a look on the daily, see if there's any signs of that. Nah. But yeah, so that 8 hour 200-day moving average is a key resistance for me. I want to see us break above this 2.8 and this 2.88, this zone right here. Upside continuation. Otherwise, there could just be a the daily equilibrium is still playing out. I've been talking about this big move down, big move up, big move down, and tightening up, playing out. So it's going to be a long-term thing. If we break above the 200-day moving average and then come up all the way here, and then rejects again, comes back down, then we're probably going to continue to tighten up. So we'll see how far we bounce, and then we can gauge if that tightening rate is going to continue or not. Break above this 2.8 200-day moving average. The hour. All right, let's take a look at UNG. So UNG is a tradable ticker for natural gas, and it's doing the same thing. So let's see here. Slightly weaker, but we still haven't gotten over the 8-hour EMA 12 here. Support, and then once we broke through it, resistance, now acting as resistance. So let's see if UNG can step up and break above this 8-hour EMA 12 and above this red line. The red line is just the POC, is called point of control, meaning the line where it has the most volume traded in this current chart. You can see the volume on the side here. Yeah, so there's going to be some strong resistance here. All these volume traded here. So let's see if we can get over that, which is coinciding exactly with the 8-hour EMA 12. break above that and break above this candle's high, then we can confirm a 8-hour uptrend. This candle's high is 21.59. So let's see if we can get over that high. Initial bounce. When we pivot being set here, now this is a higher low. This low is higher than this low, so that's a good sign. And now we just need to break above the prior high to make a higher high for an uptrend to confirm on UNG. See if we can make that higher high at 21.59. But first step, we still need to break this 20.7 zone on this 12 EMA. All right, let's take a look at oil. The oil looks like a bull break out of that weekly bear flag, so it negated it. So we're talking about this weekly bear flag here. From the top of the move to the bottom of the move, it bounced close to 38.2%, and which is flagging, and then how it negated it. They're broken above this tail-looking resistance, which is 12 EMA. Resistance, 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 bull break out of it. I'm looking at more of a equilibrium continuing, moving up, moving down, gets tighter and tighter and tighter, tighter and tighter. So this also bull break because China had stimulus as well. So oil commodities had a little bit of pop as well. So definitely helped. And let's take a look to see where it's gonna head. So probably gonna head all the way up to 75 at least. If we break 75, we're coming down to this mirror looking line resistance, which is the resistance from here. Just rejection, rejection. And if we do come up, it'll probably reject from there as well. But first, we got to break this $75 zone first. It's looking pretty strong. After that stimulus news comes in, it's been going up for a couple of days. And no sign of slowing down yet because we can see it close a high of its day. As long as oil continues its hourly uptrend, no red flags at all. So we'll see. We'll see red flags when it confirms the hourly downtrend. At the moment, probably heading to 75. The US dollar doing nothing still, chopping sideways completely. So we're still right under this maroon looking resistance. Support, 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 support. Now it's acting as resistance because price is below it. So as long as we don't get over this 103 to 103.7 zone, dollar is not doing anything. It's probably just waiting for the FOMC meeting next week on January 30th. And Jerome will be talking. So it's probably just waiting for his policy and before he makes his big move up or big move down. So make sure to keep watch on January 30th to see what the FOMC policy is going to be for the dollar to move. Gold, because the dollar is doing nothing, so gold is doing nothing either because they're inversely correlated. But this is getting really tight. It's pretty much at the end of the pattern now. This is the resistance and this is support. So we're likely, very likely break next week as well at the 30th because of policies. And gold will very likely break with dollar as well. So if you see the dollar dropping, gold's going to break out of this bull break. And if the dollar dips, if the dollar rockets, this is going to get a bear break here because they're inversely correlated. But yeah, very clear tightening range, super clear. Can't get more clear than this. So we're getting pretty much at the end of the pattern. Silver is similar to gold, but it's in a falling wedge, tightening range. So it's falling wedge here, resistance and support. Big move up, big move down, just tight falling wedge. Same thing, now we're at resistance at the moment. So we'll see if how the dollar moves on the 30th. And if dollar drops, this is going to get a bull break out of this falling wedge. If it breaks out of that, I'm looking back at closest 23.7. I'm probably looking down back to this closer to here. 21.7 zone, which is this support in this area, which coincides with this falling wedge support. All right, that's all I got for you guys. And feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys got any questions, feel free to comment below. And as well as support, the Patreon link is below as well. And if you guys need any one-on-one coaching on how to day trade stocks or anything, how to day trade commodities or swing trade, it's also in the Patreon. And I will see you guys next week. Have a good rest of you guys' weekend.